You think about why haven't people gotten upset up until now? They have been, but there wasn't an alternative media to bring people together, to show other people out there that they're not alone. The system is there about, as David was saying, to project the idea that because you don't want to be a slave or because you don't want corrupt globalists sucking off your tax money, that there's something wrong with you. That because you think the government spying on you without warrants, which is illegal, by the way, is a bad thing. You're not crazy. They're crazy for trying to sell that idea on people. The globalists are killing the entire planet. They are playing God. They are genetically engineering everything. They believe they're going to evolve and merge with machines. To them, beauty and honor and innocence is weak and ugly. They want to remake the world in their ugly image, and we're not going to let them do it. We have crashed their mafia eugenics proto-Nazi party. The Chinese communists won't eat their own GMOs. The elites in Europe have clean vaccines for themselves. That's the big ultimate secret, is they're running a giant chemical bioweapon soft kill operation against humanity. And if you come away with anything, it's this: for God's sakes, warn everyone you know. People have worked so hard to bring you this information. It's the overwhelmingness of this program that is their greatest asset in the Bilderberg group and inside the New World Order, because it is a dystopic science fiction novel. But you see them in all the movies programming us for the type of future they're building. 20 years ago, it's now reality. Look at what they did in 2008. They imploded the world economy by design. I interviewed members of Congress who were in the closed-door meetings when Henry Paulson, former Federal Reserve minion, came before that committee and said there'll be martial law. You can pull these video clips up. Blood in the street if you don't give us unlimited money. And then they signed the people of the West, your governments did the same thing under this unified agenda, onto the derivatives that 90+% of it is not even the people's debt. And then 5 years later, they've convinced us that we've all got to have our taxes raised and so-called services cut because we have incurred this debt, when the debt is really the globalists, and they have signed us onto it. And that information is a fact, and all we have to do is expose it. So when I say the answer to 1984 is 1776, I want everyone to know who lives in the UK, 1776 belongs to you more than it belongs to anybody. There was 1,000 years of war in these isles just to get the Magna Carta, and hundreds of years more war to defend basic liberties of free men and women. And Tony Blair, when he first got elected in 1996, said, "My main job is to abolish Magna Carta." It was an Englishman, Eric Blair, a.k.a. George Orwell, who envisioned the nightmare future of 1984 because he worked in MI6. He worked as an imperial policeman before that. He was on the inside. Winston Smith was the character of himself in the future as he saw it. And so it was an Englishman that envisioned the tyranny of 1984, and it was Englishmen and other great people that envisioned 1776. And 1776 belongs to you. And here today is the proof in front of the universe, and in front of all the people long gone like Jim Tucker and those before him and William Wallace and so many others. We stand here in defiance, in many cases, of the very same bloodlines that have enslaved us for thousands of years, and we pledge before our ancestors to never surrender. The answer to 1984 is 1776. The answer to 1984 is 1776. The New World Order and its core media is falling. Humanity is rising. 1776. 1776. Son of